5 years old. It was August of 1985, and I was on a boat trip on a local lake. A mosquito bit me. Soon after, I developed encephalitis. And then, I died. Everything went black, but it wasn't scary. It was soft, safe, a void of comfort and ease. No pain, no fear. I felt like I belonged there. Far ahead, a tiny point of light appeared. It drew me in, faster and faster, until I rushed straight into it. Inside the light, there was peace, joy, and a love so deep and unconditional it's impossible to describe. The light itself was like a sparkling, glowing cloud. And then I heard a voice inside my head. I knew it was God, even though my parents had never spoken to me about him. I felt held, surrounded, home. Another, smaller light appeared. It formed into a girl about 10 years old who looked a lot like me. We hugged, and she spoke without words. "I'm your sister. My name is Willie. I was named after our grandmother. I died 1 month before you were born. Our parents planned to tell you later." She kissed me on the head. I felt her warmth and her love. Then she said, "You need to go back now, Sandy. You need to save Mother from the fire. This is very important. You must go back." I cried, "No, I want to stay here with you." But she repeated it softly, gently. "Mother needs you to save her from the fire." I threw a tantrum, sobbing, thrashing, desperate not to leave the beauty around me. Then, like a movie, I was shown my parents on Earth, sitting by my hospital bed. Their faces were full of fear. They begged me not to die. I felt sad for them, but still didn't want to leave this place. God chuckled at my childish antics. He pointed at another light forming in the distance. To my shock, it became my neighbor Glenn, the kind old man who always let us play with his 5 dogs. He looked at me with authority and shouted, "Sandy, go home! Go home now!" I stopped crying, and in an instant, I was back in my body. I opened my eyes. My parents' faces were filled with joy and relief. Later, they told me that Glenn had died of a sudden heart attack the day after I went into the hospital. It stunned me. Glenn had always said, "Never tell Sandy she has to go. She can stay as long as she wants." But here he was, telling me to go home. I told my parents everything. I even drew a picture of the angel's sister, who greeted me and repeated everything she had said. My parents went pale. They left the room. When they came back, they admitted the truth. They admitted the truth. They had lost a daughter named Willie a year before I was born. They had never told me. As for the fire my sister mentioned, we still don't know. But when I asked my mom what life would have been like if I had stayed in heaven, she said, "I cried for months after losing Willie. If we lost you too, it would have been like a living hell. Fire and all." Today, I believe we'll see Willie again. I'll ask her what she meant. Her visit changed my whole family. We go to church now. I live differently. And I've never forgotten the light, the love, or the sister who sent me back.